Families are putting together their travel plans for the winter holidays and maybe making some last-minute plans for Thanksgiving. Whether you're flying or driving, there are things to plan for to make it a smooth trip. And here to help us this morning is Kimberly Schwinn from AAA here in Columbus. Kimberly, so good to see you again.
It's great to see you as well.
First, Kimberly, tell us, where are people going? I think the majority of people in Central Ohio stay relatively close.
Exactly. Most of the people here in Central Ohio are going to be visiting their friends or family over Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays. And so they're going to be staying within regional borders. We see a lot of people driving to their destinations. But our travel experts actually have been receiving a lot of requests for trips to Florida, in particular Disney.
Okay.
So a lot of people wanting to go to Disney over the holidays, or even go to Florida and board cruise ships from the Florida ports.
Saying, forget the family, we need some sun. It's gotten cold here.
Or why not go with the family?
With the family, right. And then no one has to cook, right?
Exactly.
So let's talk about some of the busiest times and busiest roads that will be traveled around Thanksgiving.
Sure. Well, Thanksgiving, we all know the Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, is one of the busiest, if not the busiest, travel holiday of the entire year.
So you want to try to avoid that if you possibly can.
Exactly. We see most of the traffic coming out of town on that Wednesday, and a lot of people try to leave work early that day to try to beat the traffic, and you end up sitting in the traffic.
Right.
So expect delays whether you're going to be driving or flying that day. Also, the Sunday after Thanksgiving is also very busy as well, with people coming back home.
Okay, so keep that in mind. If you can push it back even a day, you're going to save yourself some headaches, no doubt.
That's right.
Let's talk about getting your car prepared, because obviously the last thing you want besides sitting in traffic is to be stranded on the side of the road.
That's right. And our automotive experts actually expect, or they recommend, to get your car maintained, because about 40 to 50% of breakdowns can be avoided by just regular maintenance.
What are some of the common problems we're talking about here?
It's very important to make sure that you're checking your tires, your battery, make sure that you have at least half a tank of gas, because if you're sitting in traffic and you run out of gas, that could be a problem as well. And also just follow that routine maintenance schedule for your vehicle.
And also you suggest that we have some kits in our cars just for situations like this.
That's right. Nobody expects to break down,
right,
but it happens. So we actually recommend that you continue to have an emergency roadside assistance kit in your car. Make sure that you're continually updating this. We actually sell these in our stores, and these include jumper cables, a tool kit, first aid kit. You also want to include some road flares, get some warm clothes in case you're stranded, some non-perishable food items, some water, and also don't forget that AAA card so you can call for help.
Simple items that you don't necessarily have to buy. You can collect these from your home in the grocery store, most of these items.
Exactly.
And let's talk about also some last-minute tips, perhaps if you haven't, booked that flight or hotel yet, some recommendations for us.
Yeah, that's right. There are still some deals to be had, but they're going quick. So if you are thinking about taking a trip over Thanksgiving or over the holidays, really now's the time to book. And some things to help you get a better deal is to be flexible with the dates. If you're traveling when everybody's wanting to be traveling, you're going to pay a little bit more. And this goes for airfare and also the hotels. Also you want to price compare. So that can really help you to get the best deal. AAA.com has a great tool, great site to actually price compare hotels and flights.
Okay,
and it's actually really helpful to talk to a travel agent as well, because whether it's a hotel or a flight, they can really help you compare the prices, the locations, and help you get the best deal.
And sometimes combine those offers and get you an even better deal.
Exactly.
Okay, Kimberly, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
No problem.